Nicolas Cage, Dave Ramsey, Jack Whitaker. What all these people have in common? They all lost millions of dollars after finding success. Whether they earned it back later or stayed broke for the rest of their lives, there's something to be learned from their stories. It's easy to feel you've made it, and now that you've come into some money, you haven't a care in the world. But wait, you don't want to go through the painful process of watching it all slip away. In the case of Dave Ramsey, by 1986, Dave Ramsey had amassed a portfolio worth over $4 million. However, when the Competitive Equality Banking Act of 1987 took effect, several banks changed ownership and called his $1.2 million in loans and lines of credit because he was over-leveraged. Ramsey was unable to pay and filed for bankruptcy in 1988. See, his fatal mistake was not being subscribed to Wealthwise. Just kidding. It was actually not understanding how to protect himself from pending legislation at the time, which is a result of not preparing for his new millionaire status. But you aren't going to make that mistake. So, you made your first million and you're wondering, what should I invest in? What should I buy first? A Ferrari? A house? Or maybe I should hit the club and buy everyone a round of drinks? Well, hold your horses, because $1 million is nothing. Let's say you're 29 years old right now, and you've got $1 million profit, liquid, in the bank right now. Well, you could live a mid-lifestyle at around $55,000 a year for 18 years and be flat broke by the end of it, with lots of life still left to live. Guess it's back to the rat race for you, huh? That doesn't sound like the millionaire lifestyle the Tates and the Buffetts of the world tell us about. You want to live to the fullest, but let me tell you, you're not there yet. Don't get me wrong, making $1 million is a huge milestone that should be celebrated and you should be proud of, and it's life-changing money. But if you want to be wealth-wise, you'll have to do these things first before you spend a single cent. Step 1, invest in yourself. Now, I know you hear all about reinvesting in yourself, but what exactly does that mean? Well, for starters, you need to re-educate yourself. And I'm not talking about getting yourself buried under a mountain of student loan debt. Real world, mindset, and financial education. Learn about how the stock market works, how the economy works. Learn about what money is and where it comes from, and how it affects the financial markets and our politics. Start reading books like $100 Million Offers, or one of my personal favorites, The Art of Not Giving a F***. And of course the classics like Rich Dad Poor Dad, The 48 Laws of Power, and Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Learning the power of discipline and how to achieve anything once you master it. Do this and you won't squander that $1 million. After all, knowledge is the most valuable currency. Step 2, investing in assets. Now, if you're looking to invest your newfound money to make more money, there are a few things we should cover first. An investment. What is it? Well, an investment is someone who puts money, time, or effort into something with the expectation of generating a profit or advantage in the future. Now, I know you'll be tempted to fund your best friend's new startup or a family member's retirement fund, but hold on a second. For you have a little bit of money, but before you can take a chance like that, you've got to earn more. Good and safe options are high-yield savings accounts, certificates of deposit, the S&P 500, or dividend stocks. These are great options if you're a bit older with a lower risk tolerance. But let's say, for argument's sake, you're relatively young, in your 20s or so. Something like investing in options trading, where an investor who purchases options may purchase a stock or commodity equity at a specified price with a future date range. If the security turns out to not be as desirable during the future dates as the investor originally predicted, the investor does not have to purchase or sell the security. Or venture capitalists, funding startups seeking investment. Real estate obviously comes to mind, but now that you're qualified to be an accredited investor, become a private money lender with the potential to earn an average return rate of 8 to 15% on your money. Remember that all investments have a degree of risk involved and should never be entered into lightly. Nothing is a sure thing, which is why our last point about investing in yourself and educating yourself are so important. Step 3, upgrade your food. Growing up, our parents always told us to eat our veggies. but we didn't want to. Well, now that we're adults, want has no place in our refrigerators. Ever heard the expression, you are what you eat? It's an expression I like to call an oldie but a goodie, because it's true. Prioritizing your health and wellness should be number one at the top of your list of life upgrades. It makes no sense hoarding a bunch of money if you're just going to trash your body with McDonald's nugs and put yourself in an early grave. After all, you can't bring the money with you. You want to be around to enjoy that money and watch your loved ones enjoy that money with you. Ever been to Rome and seen a disabled person having the vacation of their dreams? Of course not. So let's cover the basics of what should be stocked in your fridge. Lean proteins, whether it's meat or greens or whey protein powder. You need protein to maintain strength and energy. Clean carbs, such as fruits, rice, and grains. Water. This is a big one. Did you know that 75% of Americans are chronically dehydrated? For your information, you should be drinking 3,000 milliliters of water for men and 2,200 milliliters of water for women per day to stay hydrated. Taking care of yourself is so important so you can remain in good health to take care of your business and your family. And just a reminder, if you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and let's move on to number 4. Step 4, physical fitness. I heard a quote once. A strong body is a strong mind. This is completely true. Without physical energy, our minds can't function properly. According to Forbes Health, 41.9% of adults in the United States were obese as of 2024, which is defined as having a body mass index of 30%. This is in no doubt due to the abundance of easier and easier availability to fast food options, with services such as DoorDash and Uber Eats reporting profits of $8.64 billion in 2023, which is a 31% increase from 2022. Don't fall a victim to these types of eating habits. Not only will they deteriorate your health, but they will also bleed your spending accounts dry. A treat from time to time is fine, but you should be cooking at home. $1 million can go quickly when you're throwing your money hand over fist at convenience services. Hit the gym. Now I know you're thinking that all this is good and well, but you don't know where to start. With luxury gyms like Equinox costing $300 a month, surely that isn't a wise investment. But think about it. Most Americans spend an average of $418 a month on DoorDash. You can spare the $300 to get access to their high-end kitchens, their fitness trainers, and most importantly, their clientele. Networking is one of the most effective ways to learn and grow in your business. Focus on strength training and cardio for health of your heart, and calisthenics for a lasting effect on your body's mobility and your ability. Step 5, personal style/fashion. What you wear and what you look like says something to the world. It says something to every potential partner. I care. I care about myself, and I care about others around me. Having a bit of money means that you can now spend a little extra time in the mirror and in the shops carefully curating your closet to really tell the world what you're about. Have you ever met someone who just looked like a complete slob? I doubt you are bending over backwards to associate yourself with them. That's because the way they look is a reflection of themselves and therefore a reflection of other people around them, their friends, their acquaintances. Every good wardrobe needs the following timeless staples, such as a good pair of well-fitting jeans and slacks, a white button-up shirt, and a black sports coat, because it goes with everything. Anything else you buy will add a bit of personality to this baseline. Make sure you keep up with cleanliness and hygiene. You don't want to be the only one in the Scar Lounge that smells like they haven't met a shower they didn't like. Don't get caught up in chasing trends, but go for a classic and sleek look that will always be in style. Step 6, your inner circle. As Tim Sanders once said, your network is your net worth. We mentioned earlier in the video about networking. Before you spend your money on anything, you should surround yourself with people who understand your ultimate goal is not to enjoy your riches while you have them, but to keep your riches and expand your wealth. The people in our lives have a serious impact on the rest of our lives and the way that we think day to day. Try using apps like Meetup, LinkedIn, and joining Facebook groups to meet new people you can form a strong bond with and learn from. These apps have tons of postings where like-minded people come together for the purpose of sharing ideas, sharing what worked and what didn't work in their own business, and making connections that help them reach their own personal goals. As someone who's reached millionaire status themselves, you definitely have a lot to offer someone in terms of helping them get to where you are. If you've learned something new in the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get to number 7. Step 7. Did you know that strengthening family bonds is the key to a happier life? Being newly wealthy, you have upgraded your wealth, and now it's time to upgrade your family. Research shows that spending quality time with loved ones can improve mental health, increase empathy, and create lasting memories. Don't let busy schedules and distractions get in the way. Be intentional with your time, prioritize family activities, and watch your relationships flourish. Every moment counts, so make family time a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Invest in the people who matter the most, and enjoy the rewards of a happier and healthier life. Well, there you have it. 7 ways to upgrade your life after hitting that $1 million threshold. Do these things and you won't be adding your name to the shoulda, woulda, coulda list. Remember to subscribe to the channel and share this video with anyone you know will get value from it. As always, if you like what you heard here, check out our other videos. Thank you and see you next time.